Hey, it's Katelyn and Adam. To be our next guest on Enta Ask, click the link below. Enjoy the episode.
Hi, and welcome to another episode of Enta Asks. I'm Katelyn Bullock.
And I'm Adam Kolozetti.
We're the founders of Enta, and today we have wonderful Megan Barefoot with us. So, what do you do outside of work? Tell us a little bit about the Megan.
There's an outside of work. So I have two daughters. I'm married. I have two daughters, and we love to ski right now. We love to get outdoors. The outdoors is like our second home, and so all summer, as soon as we can, we're out in the camper, camping every weekend,
Nice.
hiking, playing outside. And then all winter, we're snowshoeing and skiing. We love it, absolutely love it. So those are like our biggest things. What else do we do? We love, personally, I love talking to people about nutrition. So that's like one of my pastimes. I do a lot of free seminars and things like that in my free time, because, you know, that's just how I roll. I talk about poop a lot. And one of my passions is educating, right? Like educating people on how they can feel better. So I like to just give back and get people that information, right? It's stuff I think we should have been learning since we were kids. And what else do I do for fun? I like to do a lot of crafting with my kids. And yes, we're very crafty around here. And right now, the house just looks like a tornado of Christmas went through, and there's Christmas crafts everywhere, balls and
That's amazing.
tinsel and everything everywhere. It's amazing.
And you must, you were a geologist for a long time. Like when you're out
there's tons
skiing,
of rocks in my house.
Yeah, okay. I was gonna say, as if you don't walk by a rock, be like, that's a cool rock.
So that's one of the biggest things we do when we go hiking, is we go fossil hunting.
Ooh,
and there's some
awesome.
amazing trails you can go in Kananaskis. And so like most people go on a 5K hike, it takes them, maybe an hour and a half, especially when you have kids, it might take a little bit longer. For us, it's like 8 hours. We're there for the whole day. We pack 3 meals because we're going through every rock. We're looking for fossils. We have books out. We're looking at everything. It's amazing. Yeah.
That's so good.
Well, I heard.
Did you say that's so
weird? No, it's great. It's absolutely
Adam
great.
just said, oh, that's so weird.
No, I said that's great. It's amazing.
You're talking to a couple of nerds here. We get it, man. We get it.
Yeah,
we're engineers. Trust me, that buck stopped long time ago.
So awesome.
Yeah.
So I heard that recently you getting back to your volunteering and loving of sharing knowledge and that piece, and that's how you kind of give back to the community is by, volunteering for this stuff and sharing. I heard you were part of a fermentation seminar?
Fermentation festival, yes.
A festival, nice. Tell us about that.
Every year there is a fermentation festival here in Calgary put on by the Light Cellar, and they gather fermentation experts and gut bug experts to come and talk about it. And I am GAP certified. So that is gut and psychology syndrome, or gut and physiology syndrome. And it really talks about your connection between your gut microbiome and your mental wellness, as well as your physiological wellness, and how that microbiome affects the body, especially the brain, because more neurotransmitters are made in your gut than in your brain. And so if your gut is not working well, your brain cannot work well. So I did a whole talk about that, and we got to geek out about fermented foods, because fermented foods provide... Like
wine? Is it like wine? Tell me it's like wine. Is it like wine? Fermented foods? What's fermented foods?
Wine is a fermented food, but most wine and beer, they strain and process all the good stuff out. Yes. So when we're talking fermented foods, it may be kefir or kefir water, kombucha, which I absolutely love and make all the time in my house. Super easy. There's sauerkraut, there's kimchi, there's a whole bunch of every culture around the world has their own fermented food. And so there's a flavor for everyone, every single one. And they all have specific gut bugs that can help build your microbiome in your gut.
Which then helps your brain, which then helps the rest of you, which, wow.
We have a lot more great stuff for you, so stay tuned for the next episode to see what we learn.